Men are often captivated by visuals. The way a woman looks can evoke a deep, primal response. This visual attraction forms a fundamental part of how men are often seduced. In contrast, women are generally more drawn to words, the verbal expression of thoughts and emotions. It's through words and conversation that women often feel connected, understood, and drawn to someone. This difference in how the genders are seduced plays out historically, as many of the greatest seducers have been brilliant talkers, able to weave words in ways that could charm and disarm anyone. One of history's most remarkable seducers was Benjamin Disraeli. Despite his challenges, being a dark-skinned Jewish man in Victorian England, a society rife with prejudice, he managed to rise to the heights of power, becoming Prime Minister. Disraeli's ability to charm his way through the deeply entrenched biases of his time speaks volumes about his mastery of seduction and influence. How did he achieve this in such a hostile environment? Disraeli was a master of charisma, and his power lay in making the people around him feel special, important, and intelligent. He didn't rely on the traditional methods of domination or intellectual superiority to win people over. Instead, he seduced through charm, making those in his presence feel like the center of the universe. A well-known anecdote captures the essence of his seduction style. One woman famously remarked that after sitting next to Gladstone, Disraeli's political rival, at dinner, she came away thinking Gladstone was the most brilliant man in England. But after dining with Disraeli, she felt she was the most brilliant woman in England. This perfectly illustrates Disraeli's strategy. Gladstone, known for his intellect and argumentative nature, often left people feeling small or inferior, while Disraeli's gift was making others feel extraordinary in his company. This ability to uplift and flatter was key to his success. He even charmed Queen Victoria, who reportedly adored him despite the prevailing societal prejudices of the time. Disraeli's seduction lay in the art of elevating others, making them feel valued and cherished. This ability to highlight the brilliance in others made him irresistible to both men and women alike. He was not merely a politician, he was a social artist, understanding how to play to people's deepest desires, to feel important, unique, and recognized. One of the essential tactics in seduction, and one that Disraeli mastered, is known as playing the distance game. Many people believe that by constantly showering someone with attention, whether through messages, calls, or gifts, they will win that person's affection. However, this often backfires. Constant attention can come across as needy or insecure, which is far from seductive. Instead, creating distance is a more effective strategy. By stepping back occasionally and allowing space, you can stimulate curiosity and longing in the other person. When you are always present, the other person may take your attention for granted, but when you disappear for a while, it creates a sense of mystery, and suddenly they begin to think about you more. This absence makes you seem more independent, more desirable, and less predictable. It's a subtle manipulation of psychology that many successful seducers have used throughout history. By mastering the art of absence, you make your presence more impactful when you return. Another powerful seduction technique is to create triangles or appear as an object of desire. This involves presenting yourself as someone who is already admired and desired by others. Humans are social creatures, and we often take cues from the opinions and behavior of those around us. Imagine walking down a street in New York or Los Angeles and passing by two restaurants. One is nearly empty, while the other is packed with people, laughter, and energy. Even if the emptier restaurant has better food, you're more likely to be drawn to the busy one because it appears more desirable. The same principle applies in relationships. When someone is seen as popular and surrounded by admirers, they naturally become more attractive. It creates a sense of competition and urgency. People are drawn to those who seem to be desired by others because it signals that they have something valuable to offer. Therefore, creating an aura of desirability, whether through popularity or social status, can be one of the most effective seduction strategies. To further enhance seduction, understanding the emotions and moods of the other person is key. While it's impossible to read someone's thoughts, humans are very perceptive to the emotions of others. We can sense moods, changes in tone, and the subtext behind words. Being emotionally attuned allows you to pick up on subtle cues and adapt your approach accordingly. By being open to understanding the other person's emotional state, you can form a deeper connection, making them feel understood and valued. This emotional intelligence opens doors to deeper influence and seduction, as people naturally gravitate toward those who get them. One of history's most famous male seducers was the actor Errol Flynn. His appeal didn't come from traditional methods of seduction, but rather from his demeanor. Flynn was known for being completely non-defensive, relaxed and open. He had an air of confidence without arrogance, and women found him irresistible because he made them feel at ease. Many describe being in his presence as similar to having a few drinks, relaxed, carefree and uninhibited. Flynn's ability to create an environment where others felt free to let go of their defenses was the secret to his success. This highlights an essential truth about seduction. It's not just about words or looks, it's about the energy and atmosphere you create around others. People respond to how you make them feel, and if you can make them feel relaxed, confident and appreciated, they will naturally be drawn to you. Human beings are not purely logical. We are emotional and physical creatures responding to the energy of those around us. A relaxed, open demeanor can be far more attractive than a perfect appearance or a clever line. Seduction is an art, one that involves a deep understanding of human psychology and emotions. It's not about manipulation in a negative sense, but rather about creating an environment where others feel seen, valued, and drawn to you. Whether through distance, emotional connection, or creating a sense of desirability, mastering the subtle strategies of seduction can transform how people respond to you.